Hey guys, it's Ashton Addison here from EventChain, and we're at the Blockchain Futurist Conference with Hartaj Sani, the co-founder of Hosho. It's a pleasure to have you here, man.
Great to be here.
Yes, I'd love to hear a little bit about what Hosho is doing in the blockchain industry.
Yeah, so Hosho is a cybersecurity company focused on the blockchain space. We mainly do smart contract auditing, penetration testing. We built our own multi-sig wallet. We built a bot to find phishing scams in Telegram groups. We've audited now over 100 smart contracts. We're a team of 40 people headquartered out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're really laser focused on the intersection of cybersecurity and the blockchain space.
That's super exciting. I know that there's probably a lot of business you guys are having. A lot of cypherpunks and cybercrime, white hat hackers have so much to do in blockchain because I feel like a lot of people are cutting corners or making smart contracts that need to be audited, or I've seen many vulnerabilities in wallets, multi-sig wallets as well.
Correct.
So you guys must have a lot of business.
Yeah, a growing amount because all code is buggy, and now in this space, the code is being written, you're coding money in a smart contract. There's actually money behind the smart contract.
Yeah.
So if this smart contract gets hacked, actual money gets stolen. So the risks are higher. These contracts are being coded to be irreversible.
Yeah.
And it's more important now than ever to even have just more candid conversations about cybersecurity. Not only your smart contract being audited, your website being pen tested, and your in-house security practices. Just here at this conference, we had an ICO pitch competition, and most companies don't have an assigned CISO. They have nobody assigned to dealing with the security in-house, and they have not even hired a third-party consultant for $10K a month. They usually say that our CTO is in charge of it, and the CTO is in charge of the code, not the security.
Definitely, yeah. And you're right that when there's money on the line, the more money in a smart contract, the more incentive hackers have to hack it, right?
Exactly.
And I've seen, like the Parity wallet is over $150 million. These bounties there's many wallets that have hundreds of millions of dollars right now that have vulnerabilities. And to talk about smart contract development, as you said, it's immutable. The way that you code it in the beginning is the way it's going to be coded forever, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't do it right in the beginning, there could be vulnerabilities in $100 million contracts right now that we just don't know about. And I've heard the saying that you really don't know how secure your contract is until it gets hacked.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to saying the kid didn't learn to not put his hand on the stove until it got burned.
Yeah.
And more people in our space need to have their hands burnt and fast, at least while we don't have clarity on regulations, because the faster people get their hands burnt and hundreds of millions of dollars get stolen, sadly, that's the only way people really learn. Most companies aren't engaging with an instant response team in advance of actually needing an instant response when they've been hacked.
Yeah.
And what happens then is you have a couple of $1 million that have been stolen or they're frozen, and you're on the phone with an instant response team. They're sending you legal paperwork that now has to go to your lawyers. So by the time you're actually attending to your problem, 2 or 3 days have passed with just legal paperwork.
Yeah.
Right? And so another problem that's not discussed is the lack of qualified talent writing smart contracts and the lack of qualified talent to audit smart contracts. That's something that we personally face, right? Like we're trying to hire people that have a QA mindset of quality assurance, and they have an OPSEC mindset. They're full stack engineers, and then we onboard them into making sure they know Solidity, because most ICOs to date have all been Ethereum, ERC20 contracts, and the language behind Ethereum is a brand new language called Solidity, and unlike much older languages like Java or C#, it's a brand new language that remains extremely buggy. And that was a part of the Parity problem. Parity's problem was kind of multifold, where a part of it was that Solidity itself is buggy, and on top of that, the process of getting your code audited before shipping it out wasn't respected. That code was changed, and once code is changed, you've opened up doors for security vulnerabilities. And once that code gets changed, you have to pay for a re-audit, and companies like Parity didn't. Or there's other instances where companies like CoinDash had a website built on WordPress. They launched an ICO pre-sale. The hacker hacked into the website, changed the address where the money is to be sent to, and within a couple of hours, at that time, I think $13 million in USD in Ethereum was sent to the wrong address.
Unfortunately, it seems like it's still a pretty common thing. So it really is very important to have your smart contracts audited and have those security measures in place.
Yeah.
So if there are blockchain companies that are looking to get audits, what's the best way to reach out to you and get some business?
So Hosho.io is the best way to find us. Hosho, the word itself, means security in Japanese, so hopefully that helps people remember it. But really, it's go to Hosho.io, come to us when your code is ready to deploy ideally. That's when you're ready to get your code audited. We're okay with companies coming to us even before that. We introduce them to our partners. Oftentimes they need a lawyer in Asia and they need a PR firm in North America. We have a large number of global partners. We're seeing deal flow from all over the world. A big focus of ours is now Asia, now that we have a strong presence in North America and Europe. But Hosho.io, I'm very accessible there. I'm THE Hartej, the Hartej, Hartej on Twitter. And I'm very easy to find on the web. And around a conference, I'm usually wearing a bright colored turban.
Definitely, yeah, and I'm liking that. So it's great speaking with you, Hartej.
Great meeting with you as well.
Yes, all the best moving forward.
Thank you very much.